All right, welcome to Neural Network News, episode number 8, and happy Pi Day, everyone. It's been quite a year, and we've come full circle. Let's slice into today's stories.
That's right. We're recording on March 14th, so today is the Pi Day. The year of the robot just got crazier. So version 1 of the Figure's Humanoid is now integrated with ChatGPT. We'll check it out and see what that looks like.
Nice. Cognition Labs say they've designed the first AI software engineer called Devin. Looks pretty cool. We're going to take a look at that.
Very interesting. And Joe Rogan had Ray Kurzweil on his podcast. Who is Ray Kurzweil? He's the lead Google AI researcher. He's one of the big dogs at Google, and he's pretty old school as well too. So they got into an interesting exchange over privacy on devices and made a few predictions. So we'll cover those.
Fantastic. Pika Labs just announced automated sound effects in videos, so it looks and sounds a little bit more cohesive.
This week, Elon Musk said that they will open source Grok. So we'll look into that as well.
Yeah. As you know, we also feature a beer, and this week we've got one from San Clemente.
That's right. We're drinking today Artifex No Name IPA, San Clemente, California. I stopped by their actual showroom, I guess, right on Del Mar in San Clemente to pick up these cans, and it's 7.5 alcohol by volume. So let's give it a shot.
Yeah, definitely. It says, no name, and I like the color. Hey, St. Patty's Day is coming up, so
that's right. Yep.
Yeah, it's a good choice. All right, let's break them open.
Oh, laughter, friends, and cheer. That's what St. Patty's Day is about.
All right, yeah. Thank you so much for joining us today, and to everybody out there, cheers.
Cheers. Shout out to Artifex Brewery, San Clemente, California.
Yeah. They did not give us this beer. We had to buy
it. Also true. Cheers. Let's go.
Cheers.
That's a full body beer.
That's a great beer.
Yep.
You always bring these amazing beers.
Well, we focus on local breweries. That's why we do this. So,
yeah, if there are any breweries in the Orange County area, certainly reach out to us. We'll be happy to feature your beer as well as maybe record at your brewery. That'd be fun.
That would be fun. All right, so let's jump in. Figure robot. 2 weeks ago, OpenAI and Figure announced a partnership. Today, ChatGPT has a body. With OpenAI, Figure 01 can now have a full conversations with people. And again, it's a humanoid. We're going to take a look at the video in a second. OpenAI models provide high-level visual language intelligence. Figure neural network delivers a fast, low-level, dexterous robot actions. Everything in this video is a neural network. Let's take a look.
We've seen this Figure logo before, and the robot powered by OpenAI. Oh, geez.
Hey, Figure 1, what do you see right now?
Is this the new video?
I see a red apple on a plate in the center of the table, a drying rack with cups and a plate, and you standing nearby with your hand on the table.
It's just eerie.
Great. Can I have something to eat?
Sure thing.
I want the robot to go like this.
Chop.
Oh, that's delicate.
Whoa. Yeah, that.
Great. Can
that
you
dexterity is
explain
actually great.
why you did what you just did while you pick up this trash?
Yeah, pick up trash, robot.
On it. So I gave you the apple because it's the only edible item I could provide you with from the table.
Oh, that's sick. Jeez.
Great. So, based on the scene right now, where do you think the dishes in front of you go next?
The dishes on the table, like that plate and cup, are likely to go into the drying rack next.
Great. Can you put them there?
Of course.
All right, guys. Terminator's here.
Yeah,
Terminator's here.
I was like, it still has to compute into the cloud.
Oh man, I hope this thing doesn't kill us.
Yeah.
Doesn't change.
It is,
right, so how do you think you did?
Really a little eerie here.
I think I did pretty well. The apple found its new owner, the trash is gone, and the tableware is right where it belongs.
I think it's just the voice.
I agree. Thanks, Figure 1.
We'll learn fast dexterous manipulation. Dexterous, so he's got the dexterity. He's got the...
Yeah, I really like the the robot's abilities. It is very crisp and clean movements. It's not jerky like you see with like some of the other ones. Yeah.
Wow. So this
Good
is
job.
today.
Yeah. No, this was it today?
No, I mean like it's March 2024.
Oh, right.
It's now.
I see what you mean.
It's now, you know?
The future is now.
Wow.
The future has finally arrived.
And this is OpenAI, and this is OpenAI, and look how they're competing, right? Because Tesla has the Optimus, and Elon has the Optimus, and they have the Grok, and they want their humanoid. Obviously, Elon's been leading the way, but this is...
So they're scaling up their AI team, want to work on bringing embodied AI to the real world. Apply here.
There you go. So that's Figure's X account, Figure_robot. If you are an engineer working in AI or any kind of coder, I think...
Wow. Hey, I mean, iRobot is not too far along now.
It's here.
Yeah.
It's here. They just need to mass produce it now.
Yeah.
They got it working. Wow. I mean, I believe that. I don't think it was just the recorded voice. I think it was... the thing.
Well, yeah, it's
because that Figure already had a humanoid, and they just put the software. They just put the OpenAI ChatGPT on him.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Terminator.
Hey, that's Grandpa.
Hey, that's Graham. I'm gonna save this one. So, really interesting stuff. I mean, everybody's, I'm sure, got what is your opinion? Let us know in the comments what that looks like to everybody.
Let us know what you guys think about Terminator. I'm just a little bit overwhelmed. I'm just
taking it all in.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I saw Terminator 1.
Yeah.
I never thought like, in my lifespan, we might have this, and we might have this. Well, I mean, it's already here.
Cognition Labs, maker of Devin, the first AI software engineer. Basically what they are, they're an applied AI lab. They're focusing on reasoning, and code is really just the beginning. So Devin can turn any user's prompt into a website or video game. And it's, new state-of-the-art SWE bench coding benchmark. So they've successfully passed practical engineering interviews from leading AI companies and have even completed real jobs on Upwork.
Okay, so Devin, the AI, has completed real jobs on Upwork. Mm-hmm. That is huge.
Hey, I'm Scott from Cognition AI.
And so,
Today,
this
I'm
is
really excited to introduce you to Devin, the first AI.
This is the video from their website.
Let me show you an example of Devin in action. I'm going to ask Devin to benchmark the performance of Llama on a couple different API providers. From now on, Devin is in the driver's seat. First, Devin makes a step-by-step plan of how to tackle the problem.
And this is, certainly software
project using all the
side
same
of
tools
things.
that a human software engineer would use. Devin has its own command line, its own code editor, and even its own browser. In this case, Devin decides to use the browser to pull up API documentation so that it can read up and learn how to plug into each of these APIs. Here, Devin runs into an unexpected error.
Unexpected error.
Devin actually decides to add a debugging print statement, reruns the code with the debugging print statement, and then uses the error in the logs to figure out how to fix the bug. Finally, Devin decides to build and deploy a website with full styling as the visualization. You can see the website here. All of this is possible today because of the advancements that we've made in both reasoning and long-term planning. It's a really hard problem,
Whoa.
and we've only just started, but we're super excited about the progress that we've made so far. In the meantime, if you'd like to try out Devin on your own real-world tasks, send us a request below, and we'd be happy to forward it to Devin.
So, from a chat prompt, you got a coder.
Yep. Yeah. So it's
kind of like those agents that they're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. This is the basis of it.
This is So an agent is just replicating kind of some
that does similar
predetermined
tasks.
stuff. This is actually thinking and actually creating
thinking
code.
Is a coding, creating a plan of what he needs to do, what parameters database he needs to connect, and then executing the plan.
Yeah, so it's an agent just on steroids.
Yeah.
Devin can learn how to use unfamiliar technologies.
Hey everyone, my name is Sarah, and I'm going to show you how Devin, our AI software engineer, can autonomously learn from a blog post. Within a few minutes, Devin successfully
Blog
generated
post.
this desktop background image for me with my name on it. So all I had to do was send this blog post in a message to Devin. From there, Devin actually does all the work for me, starting with reading this blog post and figuring out how to run the code.
Oh, that's really cool.
In a couple minutes, Devin's actually made a lot of progress. And if we jump to the middle here, you can see that Devin's been able to find and fix some edge cases and bugs that the blog post did not cover for me.
This would be perfect
That
for
is
like
so cool.
Yeah, we talk about our social media accounts and like how we can automate an AI programming into something like this. This would be nice. Just be like, go out and create blog posts.
Right.
And again, this is the worst it'll ever be.
Exactly. This is version 1 of everything, right? I mean, GPT, it's version 4, let's say, right?
Yep.
But we're in year 2 of this stuff. With the humanoids, we're in year 1. We're year 1 of the figure humanoid, and Tesla's developing Optimus. Yeah.
It has been quite the year.
All right, let's jump into Joe Rogan. So, Ray Kurzweil, Google AI researcher, has been with Google for a long time. Was on Joe Rogan. They had an interesting exchange. To be honest, I did not finish listening to the whole podcast just yet, but I'm going to. I'm about halfway through. There was a couple of different things. There was an interaction between Joe and Kurzweil regarding privacy on devices, and Joe Rogan was saying that there is no privacy. He'd referenced software like Pegasus.
Anyone can listen to you on your phone. And I mean, anyone who has a significant technology.
No, actually, it has pretty good technology already. You can't really read someone else's phone.
You definitely could. Yeah, if you have Pegasus, you could hack into your phone easily. Not hard at all. The new software that they have, all they need is your phone number. All they need is your phone number, and they can look at every text message you send, every email you send. They could look at your camera. They could turn on your microphone. Easy.
So that was one thing. Another thing that stuck out with me was Kurzweil. He's predicted that within a year, we'll have AI that will be able to do the same things as a human brain.
They'll be at 1 trillion probably within a year. That's pretty comparable to what the human brain does. Eventually, it'll go beyond that, and we'll have access to that. So it's basically making us smarter.
So what does that mean? They're talking about AGI. They're talking about artificial general intelligence. AI being capable of doing the same things as a human brain. So I wanted to look into this a little bit and take a little bit deeper dive and see if it made sense. So currently, AI models like GPT-4 has as many billion of neural connections comparable to a human brain. So the human brain is estimated to have approximately 100 trillion neural connections. So in terms of scale, GPT-4 and similar, and GPT-3 had 175 billion of these parameters. So human brain is 10 to the 14 power, 100 trillion. And GPT-4 is estimated to have 1.7 trillion, which is 10 to the 12 power. So to summarize, human brain 100 trillion, 10 to the 14. Current version is at 1.7 trillion, which is 10 to the 12. Each version is about 10x, so basically just 2 more versions of GPT before we reach human brain capability. So his estimation of about a year kind of made sense. And like we discussed, the only thing that it's limited by right now is the compute power necessary to achieve that.
Yeah. It is a confirmation of where we're headed. And if you've watched or listened to our podcast, we've talked about this numerous times. Yeah, it's about a year away. Sam Altman has talked about that before. Elon Musk.
And they're all doing stuff to the threshold is the compute power. They're all doing something about it. We had the news a couple of episodes about that 7 trillion that Altman's raising. Yeah. And
you have to
and other ones that we've covered on this program too.
So the human brain, it's easy to break it down by 10 to the 14.
Yeah, so GPT-5, 10 to the 13 power, and then GPT-6, 10 to the
probably 14.
10 to the 14, let's say, right, if they're going at the same pace. But they could be going like this. The only thing they're limited again is the compute power.
Right. And they may do 4.5, ChatGPT 4.5.
And who said we might not? We are not gonna. I mean, look at the Grok, the other Grok, the GROQ, right? They're developing their own boards, their own chips to run it on. So it's possible with all the technology that we have right now.
They're all racing for it.
They're all racing, and it's probably possible that we're going to have, say, within 6 months, we might have some kind of breakthrough on the compute, on the chip side. Maybe they'll discover something. Maybe AI will help them design it better. You know?
Yeah, NVIDIA,
right? We covered NVIDIA. NVIDIA was using AI to help them design the chip.
Yeah.
So is a breakthrough coming in chip technology? If I was a betting man, I would say, put buy some NVIDIA stock, buy some Grok stock.
Let's get our spread.
Very cool.
Yeah,
and there's a bunch of other things. I just started. The Kurzweil episode just came out on Tuesday, I think, and there's a bunch of other interesting nuggets, and I'm still not completely done with it.
This guy is old.
Yeah, he's another thing he said, he's been working on AI. Everybody's been working on AI for 60-something years, he said.
60 years.
Well, it makes sense. He's been a computer guy since then, right?
Yeah.
He's a head of whatever.
I mean, I've been now in AI for 61 years, which is actually a record.
He first made fun of his suspenders.
Yeah. I noticed.
No, it was a real. I mean, Joe Rogan's Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe
right?
Rogan. Yeah.
He handled. It was cool. I liked it. I liked it quite a bit. Yeah.
Right on.
And I can't wait to finish the podcast, of course.
Yeah. And it's available on wherever you guys know.
Shout out to Joe Rogan Experience.
So Elon Musk said this week that they are actually going to be open sourcing Grok, and I think this is a lot to do with the pressure that everybody is going for OpenAI, and he's actually trying to position himself. Oh, we are open source too, and
they need to. The reason OpenAI, ChatGPT is as big as it is because they gave this wide distribution. Anybody with a Gmail account or whatever, or an email address, has access to GPT. They have to compete because they have to make their model better. They has to be competitive. So the more users are going to be able, the more error messages, right? There's going to be more error codes. Yeah. So they'll be able to learn from those and make that thing back.
That's great.
Better.
Yeah, it makes total sense. Yeah, that's a great idea. We don't have any kind of context on why, other than just him telling everyone.
Well, I think it's just that they need to compete. It needs to be widely distributed so that people can mess with it, so we can mess with it. Right. So that goes back to the lawsuit too, right? To his whole thesis of the lawsuit.
He wants
it to be open source. Right.
Meaning not a paid, or it's not closed, meaning they own the code to access and
meaning
run
that the
models.
code is available to all. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And who's hiring? And XAI is hiring.
Of course.
Gosh,
everybody's hiring.
And who are they hiring in London? They're hiring in London software engineers. San Francisco, full stack web engineer, data engineering, San Francisco.
These are all 4 months ago, which is interesting.
Remote AI tutor. So that's XAI on X.
Yeah.
At XAI.
XAI. Yeah. Well, I'll just see. I have not checked out their stuff. So this is Grok.
The reason we haven't messed with it is because you need to be a premium subscriber on X in order to access it. And
I don't see the advantage of it yet.
I have GPT premium, so that covers my needs for now.
Oh, this is interesting. I like the benchmarks. So on their benchmarks here for math, ooh, they are struggling. Grok 1.
So there looks like they're getting 20-30% below GPT-4. Okay.
So they're not even comparing to Claude 3 here. So just want to touch real quick on Midjourney. Just dropped the character consistency of so Midjourney does the images that you can do on Discord. But some of the images are great. So you could upload a picture of yourself and you could change a picture and like give it a stylized difference. So the original image here generated, and it's the same person. The one thing with AI and images is it cannot seem to keep the character or the facial structure the same.
Consistent.
Yeah. So this was a huge thing for the community who does these AIs because we've talked a little bit about the AI models, Instagram influencers that are AI. Like, how did they get the
consistency? Right, it's the same person, right?
Yeah, and so this is certainly another next step.
So Midjourney is making it basically, as of today, Midjourney is making it
more
widely,
mainstream,
widely available.
Yes, I mean these images are just, and this is AI. It's not actually a person.
Crazy. That's so crazy. That's so crazy. I'm having a hard time like processing in my own brain that this is not a real person.
Yeah.
I had something, speaking of Sora, I had something interesting come up on my Facebook feed. It was some kind of .ai, and they're saying it looks like OpenAI Sora. I clicked on it. You got to be real careful with the guys. And when I went onto the Apple App Store, it wasn't an app. It said Sora make videos something as if they API'd Sora in. And then I clicked on it and I thought OpenAI is going to be the developer, but developer was some other random name. And I'm like, that's not OpenAI, but even though they're using the name Sora, you know?
I literally had the same thing happen to me. And underneath I said, Sora is not released yet. This is inaccurate. And I got like a ton of people saying, oh no, you can use this. And then like other people are like, oh, thanks.
And we don't know if it was real people or it was bots.
No. Yeah. I was like, last
so
week.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I had earlier, like within a day or two.
Yeah. So,
this video,
Pika Labs just announced their sound effects. Now you can add sound effects automatically to your video or describe it. Again, also in beta, these things that we talk about.
So it's not available for wide distribution. Is that correct?
It is correct.
Look who's joining the podcast. His name is.
This is Rocket. He is the studio cat.
He's the main editor of this of Neural Network News.
He is my AI cat. He's not actually real.
I think community knows we have a problem with that statement.
This cat is real. So
the cat is real, everybody. So Pika Labs just added sound, right?
Yep.
So they do sound effects, or they add sound effects too.
It automatically does. This is AI doing it.
Based on a picture.
Based on the picture.
Not on
the video.
not based on a text prompt, right?
You can do text prompt, but it's based on the actual thing. But this is the next kind of, hey, now we have sound. We can hear these videos. If I bet any money, OpenAI is already like, you know.
Well, they already have DALL-E, which is not that, but, you know.
We already saw that they blew everybody away with a video. With
Sora, right.
With Sora.
So now you can take the Sora video. Let's say Sora doesn't have sound yet, which I'm sure it will at some point.
I know. That's what I'm thinking.
Soon,
I'm like,
some point, probably soon.
Like 3 months?
Because videos usually go with sound. Yeah.
3 months, maybe?
Yeah.
All right. I feel like we should be starting to take bets and tallies. I'll put a tally up here. So John is going to bet that OpenAI is going to come out with sound video here in 3 months. That is July. No.
So today is March.
April, May, June. Middle of June. So that's I'm going to put middle of June for John.
You heard it here first, folks. Neural Network News.
What about you?
I'd say 6 months. I want Sora product with sound widely available, just like ChatGPT widely available. You know? Say 6 months for that.
6 months for both. Yeah.
Sound and widely available.
Or widely available. That's the thing.
Right.
Yeah, they would have a demo if I had to guess. But there's something going on in Vegas. What's that?
World's biggest AI conference is taking place in Vegas, March 27-28. It's called Imagine AI Live 24. We looked it up. It's about $1,500 for their general admission ticket and $3,500 for their VIP. It would be a cool event to go. John and I are not planning to go to that. So for now.
Yeah.
So it's happening in Vegas, March 26, 24. It would be an awesome event to go.
Yeah, and it has everybody from the all the big players, OpenAI, Anthropics, Runway, Midjourney, Gemini, all of them. So Pika Labs, 11 Labs.
Look, Zapier. You see Zapier, because Zapier's automation.
Yeah.
Zapier is an amazing business tool.
Yeah.
It connects all the digital world, including Internet of Things type of devices, smart things and lights that are connected to the internet and all that, and a whole It's a really powerful software. Like and subscribe so we can go to these events and report to you guys from those.
Yeah. Next year.
Please.
Next year. Another crazy week.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Quick shout out to our sponsor, CozySolutions.com. Discover your dream space with CozySolutions.com, where elegance meets comfort in their fully furnished home and apartments.
Ooh.
Enjoy pet-friendly options, fast Wi-Fi, and prime locations in Orange County and San Diego. And you can rent their homes for more than a month at a time, like a month or two. Are you ready to cozy up in style? Use promo code NNN for $99 off of your booking. Visit CozySolutions.com to find your perfect stay today.
I like it. Come visit us. Stay a month or two. Certainly use that promo code NNN. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Comment below. It really supports the channel and gives that algorithm a little bit of a boost. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss an upload.
Thanks again for being here. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, Neural Network News, broadcasting the pulse of innovation. Thanks for watching.
Thanks, guys.